Well, it has been a while. Between the epic disappointment that was the Women of Power box, which we still won't speak of. I did film, but my disappointment, I couldn't even manage to get it out. It was just so bad. I'm not super down for Spider-Man, so that box was a no-go. But admittedly, despite my general lack of Doctor Strange related knowledge, I do happen to be fond of Benedict Cumberbatch. So because of that, I had to check out this box. And not to mention, it's nice to see Marvel branching out, but branching out in ways that don't suck. So hopefully that will also be promising. Not to mention, look forward to X-Men box next month. So that's exciting besides the Wolverine thing, but whatever. Hopefully that's not what's in it. And I saw a little preview for this guy, so I was on the fence, but I decided to renew my subscription despite adversity. Now, of course, we've got lovely cameo. We all know who that is. And Doctor Strange, Marvel Collector. As always, a fine box. Still not certain how I feel about the facial hair, though, of course, obviously. You know, genuine to the character. My knife, as always. Unfortunately, I don't have like a ceremonial dagger, which I kind of felt a little bad about, but I mean, one does what one must. Now, let's get this open. Ooh, of course, the standard. Ooh, I like that. That's actually very, very nice over here. Very cool. Standard patch and pin, as always. Collector branded. Here it is. Very, very magical. Very dramatic. Pose-wise, I'm sure a symbol of some significance here. Both. Fine items. Well, at least this time they decided to actually attach them versus my usually having them like rattling around vaguely. And I am surprised I don't lose them. Oh my god. They were serious about it this time. Bless their hearts. Ooh, we have it open. Next box features X-Men. See that over there. And thank you, by the way, for putting it this way up versus always having it facing the other way so that I can get a preview of what I didn't want to already know about before I actually look at any of my items. So that's nice. But dramatic, I like that. I'm still hoping for Magneto, but whatever, we'll see. They're always like, ooh, separate the villains and the good guys, whatever. Ooh, of course, the t-shirt, that's pretty common. This one had a good weight to it this time as well, let me just say. It's not super light like some of them. That was a little worrying before. Some of our disappointment boxes, which show my named. That is a pretty fun t-shirt. Actually, I actually like the graphic design on it. Simple enough to be worn, and not with that sort of, you know, graphic tee, you know, cross and an eagle kind of thing going on. Like this one has actual good shaping, good design. Nice. I also got it smaller than I've had it previously just because the other ones, you know, they make it in this unisex tee, and I kind of like my tees a little bit more form-fitting. Thank you. So it's kind of nice to be able to enjoy this way. A comic. Yes, Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme. I'm trying to decide, like, is this like 70s? Like, I'm just seeing like a lot of really like psychedelic kind of colors going on there. 60s, I don't know. I don't remember that enough. But yeah, wow, okay. Fun though. I mean, I've not delved in, but that's a cute one. That's a good cover. Ooh, so this was what was making it heavy. The Doctor Strange Pop ceramic mug, because apparently one mug with Benedict Cumberbatch's face is too few. That's true though, but I mean, he was Sherlock on the other one, so that's totally excusable. Not weird at all. These mugs can differ in quality and looks, so let's see. Huh. There we are. Whew, little magic styrofoam bits. Not actually bad. I mean, sometimes the paint job on these can be really ghetto, but in this case, it's not bad. Though I will say, you could say, I mean, is this Doctor Strange? Is this Tony Stark? I mean, a little bit older. The world may never know. As always, kind of a strangely shaped mug, but I mean, it's still usable. It just definitely has like this wider, thicker mug. But not a bad mug. That's not bad. And this I was wondering about. They did the preview, and you know, you got the impression it was very dramatic, and so you're like, is this a true thing? Is this what I'm seeing? And it is indeed. This guy, a gold, like meditating Doctor Strange, levitating, which that's just stupid awesome. I don't even care if they have some other like non-exclusive one that's standing or whatever. I think this is just like, I mean, it's gold and glittery, super glittery. You know what? Let's open it up. Look away. No, wait. Continue to look. Let's get this open. More mystic symbols on the inside. Ooh. Oh, they used. That's actually smart. That's smart. Let's go. But he sits by the cape, so that makes him float. You know what? They were thinking that go around. I have an Iron Man that's got the little lance in his back. It keeps him standing. And so this actually is like well balanced and nice as far as like, I mean, you get that impression of levitation, but in a classy way, as classy as anything gravid with glitter can ever be. But wow, that's pretty cute. That's pretty cute right there. You know what? It's turned out pretty well. Look at him floating there. That's cute. But you know what? All in all, it's turned out pretty well. I will say, I mean, despite not being super familiar with Doctor Strange, though I do plan to bone up, if you will, in the future. But you know, and I'm hoping the movie turns out well, things like that. That'll make me like my little items even more. But you know what? I've had my faith somewhat renewed after some of the disappointments of the past. I mean, I have, you know, strong hopes for X-Men. I understand that very likely it won't be featuring villains of X-Men, but that doesn't mean they couldn't choose to. It wouldn't be a smart idea or, you know, completely legitimate. I mean, I would. I'm just saying. But you know, this turned out well. Not a bad value. I mean, this mug is actually, you know, fairly practical, and the paint job is a lot better than some of them. Like, actually a decent sort of paint job, even if it's not going to be my everyday mug. Like, realistically, it never will be. Good t-shirt, pretty solid. I don't have too many t-shirts in a dark blue, so that's kind of nice. You know, it's, you know, branching out here. Of course, the patch and pen, which legitimately I never really use. But hey, I mean, I've got my gold Doctor Strange, so I mean, I'm set. I've got all I wanted from this box right here. Look at that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think this turned out pretty well. Thank you again for your attention, for tuning in despite the yawning silence of the past. It's been a good day. Thank you so much.